Well, continuing reaction tonight to the debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump. The two meeting for the very first time on the stage last night, going head to head. WFXR's Zoe Mowry spoke to political experts today about the onstage clash of the campaigns. She's live in studio for us. Zoe, did either expert see a clear winner?
Well, thanks, Drew. Well, one of our political analysts believed that Vice President Harris had the upper hand on stage, and the other said the winner solely depended on who you asked.
Dr. Karen Holtz, one of our political analysts, said that Harris took charge the moment she walked over and shook Trump's hand.
She was successful tactically in what I believe she was attempting to do, and that is to try to bait former President Trump into responding and getting him off topic. That in turn meant, I think, that he was not as strong as he could have been or as he was in the first debate.
Dr. Holt also said she found watching the debate frustrating. She knows the candidates can only say so much in 2 minutes, but she was hoping they'd use their time better.
But I wanted to hear a little bit more that was more substantive, that wouldn't have been the set of sound bites that we've heard each candidate say in a convention speech or in front of a crowded rally or arena. But that's probably expecting too much of a debate format.
Our other political analyst, Professor Aaron Van Allen, believed that both candidates expressed their policies fairly well. He said the winner of the debate depends on who you ask. However, he is interested to see additional polling that will come out next week to see the debate's impact.
I'm going to be looking at very specific demographics in specific swing states, and more specifically in very specific geographic regions of those swing states. I think that it's going to come down to those three very specific metrics, particularly those independent voters.
But what comes next? Dr. Holt believes since early voting begins soon across the nation that this will be the only debate. But Van Allen disagrees.
If the media is saying that Vice President Harris is the one that won the debate, that's not going to sit well with Trump. So he's going to want another crack at it. And then Vice President Harris is going to want another attempt to further solidify some of the positives that she had.
Here in Virginia, early voting for the election begins next week on September 20th. Be sure to stay tuned on WFXR News for all your election updates. In studio, Zoe Mowry, WFXR News.